Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our fifth day of classes for the fourth chapter of the Yoga Sutra. There's just so much joy on this call, and this whole chapter it makes it easy to create what we want. It makes it easy to understand today's class, actually. So you guys have got a leg up because of the fact that Bob created all of these wonderful seed planting campaigns. Bob's probably one of the biggest inspirations for me. It has nothing to do with his hair because I can't get hair like Bob has. I just cut it off. So today's 30-minute meditation is an investigation into how we project our worlds. It's actually our meditation for yesterday. So for your homework yesterday, we're doing that today. Specifically, really, we want to know how the mind takes pieces of objects, bits of raw data, like the pictures on the screen in front of me, or this iPhone that's got the time right here for me, takes the parts of that thing and makes it a phone for me. There's a mosquito in the room right now with me. And for some reason, he doesn't look at this thing and think, wow, I'd like to stick my proboscis in that. He doesn't think I could get something from it. He doesn't see it the same way. So what makes us see the bits of raw data as perfectly complete and functional pictures? And not just perfectly complete and functional pictures, but blissful things that we can use. What makes that? That's what we really want to achieve through today's meditation. So we want to look at these things, these parts that we have in our world. The parts of me right now are you guys on this call. The parts of me right now are this giant pen, my water bottle. And how can we make that? How can we catch that luminous image, that chocolate sauce that's coming out of the mind, out of the clamshell at the back of our mind? And how can we make it settle on these parts in a way that's perfect every time? And even how can we create a better chocolate sauce? Cacao Supreme. And then maybe we want to look at where do even the parts come from? Can we make better parts? Parts that suggest something that's different than what we're thinking right now. Yesterday, we had a beautiful question from Vivian Wong in China. And she asked that question, is it possible to take something that's, maybe not perfect in our world right now? And can we make that into something that is really awesome? I get to be the keeper of the questions for this particular Yoga Sutra. And someone asked a question, or they were saying, look, I can't do yoga because someone in my family is sick. I got to take care of them. If you could twist that around a little bit, the chocolate sauce for that is amazing. You've got somebody right there in your home that's going to make your yoga perfect. The rest of us, we've got to go find somebody who's sick, somebody who's hurting, somebody who's lonely. We have to think of them or imagine them in our mind. But you've got them right there. That's incredible. So for you, it's just a matter of you've got great chocolate sauce. It just has to flow in the right way, where you look at the person who's there in your life and you think, wow, all I have to do is take care of you. Maybe do one or two poses and my yoga's perfect. So that's kind of what we're talking about. How can we transform what's already there, or make something even better? Okay. So I'm selling you this meditation for that reason. And that's what Master Patanjali is doing in this chapter. He's trying to tell us, look, the parts of things, the parts of this really weird pen didn't come from a factory. It didn't come from me buying it somewhere or taking it from the Sedona College of International Management. It didn't come from there. It came from some kindness, a teaching that I did to somebody for somebody else. And why is it important for me to think that this object that's really weird, that my mind can't even put together as a single whole without looking over here, then trying to see another part, then making my way over to here with these green bits, these red bits? Why is it important that I don't think about it in terms of coming from a store or coming from the college? If I think that way, then when I try to get another one by buying it or go to the college, I can't. That's the problem. That's the problem. And so that's why we've set up all these beautiful challenges for you this week. Okay, so we're going to start, but your start is to turn on your video and to open your eyes and take a look at yourself. You're the parts. I want you to look at the parts of you right now. Oh, so now, looking at yourself, try not to think of the image as me. Try to see the parts, the color and the shape before you recognize your face. Notice the left side of your face. Then maybe see where your eyes have to travel to get to the other side, the right side. And look at your lips. And then notice how your eyes actually have to travel up to see your own eyes. Notice the left eye and the left side of the left eye. Then notice the right side. Take a look at your hair. Is it shiny and lustrous? And notice any feelings, good or bad. Maybe just notice any judgments that you have. Okay, we're going to start. So close your eyes and remember what you saw. So sit up straight, because we want to set the conditions just right to get the prana into our central channel. Allow your body to feel relaxed. Feel yourself rooting down through the earth from your sits bones or your feet. And then feel the spine floating upwards from the space. You can park your hands in your lap or on your knees. Pull in on your lower abdomen. and feel your shoulder blades come together on the back. Your shoulders are level with the ground and your chin is parallel to the ground. So enjoy the feeling of relaxed calm within your body. There's nowhere to go right now. So just be here. Commit to sitting still for the next 20 minutes. Breathing out and feeling calm. Breathing in and feeling peace. Feel your entire face relaxed. And feel a small smile lift the corners of your mouth. Feel your eyelids relaxed and your forehead relaxed. Breathing out a long breath. And then allowing the air to flow back in. Breathing out, let's use gratitude to load our meditation today. Breathing in, think of someone who inspires you. Maybe they're a great meditator, or maybe they have really good focus. Breathing out, thank them for their inspiration. So, we're sitting here today to create our reality through meditation. We want to live in ultimate love, and we want to live in ultimate truth. So bring to mind the parts of your face from just before you closed your eyes. Can you see those individual parts in your mind's eye? Or has the chocolate sauce made them into a full image? Go back to trying to see the parts once again. The left eye or the left side of the left eye, the right eye, perhaps you were looking at your nose. Perhaps the chocolate sauce was only covering the nose. Now go back to the entire face, the entire image. Now ask yourself, where did this image, this thing that I see as me, my face, where does that come from? Is it just the parts that I'm putting together in a particular way? If that's the case, what forces me to see me this way? What forces me to see freckles instead of some juicy skin that a mosquito can poke his proboscis into? Let's take another object. Let's examine the sense organ, our ears. Let's take the parts of sound. I presume you are listening to my voice. The parts, the raw data of my voice. It's just vibrations hitting your eardrums. So some people may find the sounds pleasant and some unpleasant. For some people on this call, my voice has no meaning at all. Yuki, my translator for Chinese, she's putting the meaning on my words. So if you're putting meaning on these sounds, these vowels and consonants, try to catch it as chocolate sauce. Try to catch the moment that you understand the meaning of the sounds. So Master Patanjali tells us if we enjoy what we hear, or we enjoy the look of our own face, these objects that are presented to the mirror of our mind, then those objects that are presented to the mirror of our mind, they've been planted by restraining ourselves from harming others. They've been planted through our kindness to others. Our seeds are organizing our reality. My eyes cannot see, my ears cannot hear. My face didn't come from my mom and dad. My ability to see these parts as Connie's face came from kindness. My ears only have the capacity to detect vibration. So if I hear wisdom, that wisdom is coming from my seeds. And if I happen to catch the parts before I make them into a whole, that too is a mental image sliding out of a seed in my mind and covering the parts. If we can withdraw our senses and focus our minds, we can slow down the seeds. Actually, we can just see the same seed repeating itself so that we can see it cover the chocolate sauce, cover the parts, the chocolate sauce covering the parts. We can make this happen just once in our life, then we can change the world. We can become someone who can stand on a billion planets at once. So resolve to keep in mind that seeds are running the show all day long. You can begin to deepen your breath. Exhaling a long exhale. You can open your eyes and stretch. Thank you, every translator out there. Thank you, Pachi and Tim and the Worldview production team. Thank you, all you wonderful YSI yoga teachers, meditation teachers. Earl, Michael Johnson, Geshe Michael, I love your classes. So we're going to take a very brief break, have something to drink, and we're going to return for Geshe Michael's masterclass at 15 minutes after the hour.